So today I am going to be showing you 3 fast and super yummy breakfast ideas that you can make before school or even work, and these are great for when you're on the go. So the first thing we're going to be making is one of my personal favorites, and this is the chocolate almond banana smoothie. And the first thing you're going to need for this, chocolate almond milk, which is so good. I'm like obsessed with this stuff. Then you're going to need some whole grain oats. And last, a banana. Now the evening before you make the smoothie, you want to cut up that banana and put the pieces into a plastic bag and freeze them overnight. So you're left with these little chunks that are going to take the place of ice cubes. So these make the smoothie nice and thick. When you're ready to make your smoothie in the morning, you just take the bananas out of the freezer, add them to your blender, and then take 1/4 cup of the oats and add that into the blender as well. And the oats just kind of add a nice richness and chunky texture to the smoothie. And then you can add in that chocolate almond milk and blend away.
Breathe in from your head to your toes, feel it like you know.
Keep blending until everything is thoroughly mixed together, and then you can get your choice of cup. You can even put this in a little to-go cup. This is one of those things that you can sip along the way to school or work, and it's so quick to make in the morning. You can even prepare the bananas ahead of time, so you could get like 5 bananas and freeze them, and you're good to go for the entire week. So when you're finished, you're going to be left with something that looks like this, and it tastes amazing. Now, if smoothies aren't your thing and you want something a little bit more hearty, then try out my on-the-go multigrain waffles. So the first thing you're gonna need for this, of course, some multigrain waffles. And these are just frozen ones that I got from Whole Foods that are super easy to make. Then you're gonna wanna use a spread of your choice. And my favorites are peanut butter and almond butter. And I get this from the Santa Monica Farmers Market on Sundays, and it is just seriously amazing. And last, you're gonna want your choice of dried fruit, and I just got this antioxidant blend from Whole Foods, which is really good. It has a bunch of fruits and some seeds in it. Then it's time to toast up those waffles. So this is pretty self-explanatory. You just pop them in the toaster and let them go, and then they'll pop right back up for you when they're done. On my first waffle, I'm going to be using peanut butter, and you can use peanut butter on like both of the waffles, or you could use almond butter on both of the waffles. I'm just doing this for the sake of variety here, so you guys can see that you can use different things if you want to. So I'm just spreading this nice and thick over Mr. Waffle here, and then I am going to move on to the other Mr. Waffle with the almond butter. So you want to give this a good mixing because it can separate a little bit, and this stuff is nice and chunky, so it's really hearty and just so delicious. Then it's time for our dried fruit blend. So I'm just gonna take a little handful of these guys and just drop them on the top. And that is pretty much it. This is ridiculously easy, and it's great when you're on the go and you want something that's gonna be filling and energizing. This is definitely the meal for you. So this is what it looks like when you're finished. And then we can move on to the cereal and yogurt breakfast bowl. And I made this for all of you fellow cereal lovers out there. I just wanted to put a little twist on things for you. So the first thing you're gonna need is some oat bran flakes. Granola of your choice. I am using apple cinnamon that I got from Whole Foods. Some vanilla yogurt, and you can use whatever flavor you'd like or that you have on hand, but I think it just tastes best with vanilla. And then fresh fruit of your choice, and I'm gonna be using blueberries and raspberries today. So first things first, we're gonna take that vanilla yogurt, open it up, and then scoop it out into a little bowl. And you can easily put this into a to-go container instead if you're gonna be eating this like on your way to school, or at work instead of eating at home. Now it's time for the bran flakes, and these are a great source of fiber, so we're just going to take a little bit out of the box and sprinkle them over the top of the yogurt. But don't put too much because we are going to be adding the granola, so we're just going to fill up the rest of that side of the bowl with the apple cinnamon granola, and this stuff just adds a little bit more flavor because bran flakes can be pretty plain. And last, we're just going to sprinkle our fresh fruit, so the blueberries and the raspberries, over the top, and that is pretty much it. Once you're finished, you're going to be left with a super yummy breakfast bowl that you can eat at home or on the go. so those are all of my breakfast ideas, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you try out any of these little breakfast snackaroos, be sure to tweet me a photo because I would love to see them. So you can tweet them to me. My Twitter is Miss Glamorazzi, and use the hashtag HeyMissGlam and then show me your picture. And you can also use the same hashtag on Instagram, and that way I can find your photos, and I just like to go through Instagram and like people's photos and stuff. Oh, and my Instagram is the Grid Monster, so you can tag me there as well. So that's another way for me to see your photos. I'm kind of in a chatty mood right now, so I figured now would be a good time to tell you guys that I am in 17 Magazine's Beauty Smarty Showdown All-Stars Edition. So I am competing in challenges against a bunch of other beauty girls, Fleur, Andrea, Hart, Lindsay, and 11th Gorgeous, and we are all competing for our favorite charities. So we had all of these fun challenges to do, and it was honestly so much fun being with all of these girls. We just had the best time, and we spent so much time together that we really got to like sit down and talk to each other, like behind the scenes in the dressing rooms and stuff, and it was honestly just the best time. And we're competing for our favorite charities, and mine of course is Love 146. You guys know I've been a huge supporter of this organization for a long time. Love 146 is an incredible organization, and this is a cause that I'm very passionate about. They work to abolish child sex slavery, and they also help rehabilitate girls who have been victims of human trafficking. I think the work that they do is fantastic because they are pulling girls out of these terrible situations and giving them a fresh start in life. So if you would like to watch the Beauty Smarty Showdown, I will link the first episode down below for you guys. In this episode, we had a face-off, so everybody was competing against each other. And if you would like to vote for me, I will link a separate video down below where all you have to do to vote for me is click the thumbs up button, and that way we can support Love 146 because I would love to just help them out as much as I possibly can. And if we can work together to do this, it just makes it even more awesome. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for today, and I hope you all are doing really well. Be sure to enter my back to school giveaway, which is still going on until the end of this month. So you never know, you might win all of those school supplies and a new laptop, and there's also a giveaway in my last video as well. So lots of chances to win things, and I am sending a big huge hug out to all of you, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!
You are the icing on my cake. You are the smile I can't replace. You are the way you smile, the way you lie.